In this video, we'll be going over part 1 of Unit 2 in AP Psychology. Let's get started with perception. Selective attention is choosing to focus on one thing while ignoring others. Cocktail party effect is hearing your name in a noisy crowd. Inattentional blindness is missing something in plain sight because you were focused somewhere else. Change blindness is failing to notice changes in your environment. Perception is how we understand information from our surroundings. Perceptual set is a mental tendency that influences our perception. Gestalt psychology is how we naturally look for patterns in what we see. Figure ground is differentiating the main object from the background. Proximity is grouping things that are closely related. Closure is when the brain fills the missing parts to see a complete picture. Binocular cues and monocular cues are dead cues that require one and two eyes. Convergence is when your eyes move inward to focus on an object. Retinal disparity is slight difference between the images each eye sees, helping depth perception. Relative clarity is objects that are more clear appears closer than blurry ones. Relative size are objects that are smaller appear farther away. Texture gradient is objects with more detail appear closer. Linear perspective are parallel lines that seem to collide in the distance. Interposition are objects that block others that appear closer. Perceptual constancies are seeing objects as unchanging even in different angles and lighting. Top-down processing are when you perceive things based on prior experiences. Bottom-up processing is understanding something by starting with small details and building up to the whole picture. Schemas are mental structures that help us organize and interpret information. Assimilation is fitting new information into existing categories. Accommodation is changing schemas to fit new information. Executive functions, mental skills that help with managing tasks and self-control. Algorithm is a step-by-step method for solving a problem. Heuristic is a mental shortcut to solve problems quickly. Gambler's fallacy is believing future outcomes depend on past events in random situations, such as when you're flipping a coin. Sunk cost fallacy is continuing something because you already invested your money and time. Insight is a sudden realization of a solution to a problem. Functional fixedness is seeing objects only for their usual use. Fixation is getting stuck on a specific way of thinking. Belief perseverance is holding on to beliefs even when proven wrong. Representative heuristic is judging something based on how similar it is to a prototype. Availability heuristic is relying on immediate examples to judge situations. Mental set is using past experiences to solve new problems. Priming is a belief that past experiences influence future responses. Framing is how information is presented can affect decisions. Divergent thinking is thinking of multiple solutions to a problem, such as asking the question, what words describe me? Convergent thinking is narrowing down to one single solution, such as on the ACT or the SAT. That is it for Unit 2, Part 1.